let's move on now to Saturday's Sun newspaper. And has this story about English fans being spies. Well, has it got any legs, Josh?
Well, it's an interesting one. England fans being paid shady backhanders to be spies in Qatar with free tickets and orders to sing for TV cameras. Obviously, Qatar hosting the World Cup. They are very anxious about their public image. The Guardian did a study, investigation last year showing, I think it was 6,500 migrant workers died during the building of the stadiums. And it seems like one of their little PR exercises is to pay about 40 English fans and also other fans from different countries to essentially bribe them and also make them sign something saying that they'll follow the rules. They're also saying that they'll report any behaviour or social media posts that sort of essentially spying on other fans. I did listen to an interview today by someone who'd signed up to the scheme or a slightly different version of it and had said essentially that that's not true and they hadn't signed anything and whatnot. So they might be making a little bit here, extrapolating maybe a little bit too far. But still, there's no doubt that Qatar... I mean, they're paying David Beckham, I think, £1 million, is it, or something, to be their ambassador.
I think a bit more than that.
Is it more than that? Wow, it's crazy.
I've heard a figure of in the tens of millions.
Wow, well, he's worth it. He's a wonderful... he's got that stubble. That's what I model myself on. That's what people say to me in the street. Hey, David.
Yeah, well, I've always thought of you as golden balls.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, maybe slightly greying balls, but...
Grey balls.
Balls none the same.
Thank you.
Now, Matthew, this is an interesting one. I mean, are you a football fan?
Oh, absolutely. I love football. I'm a Plymouth Argyle fan.
I thought you said you loved football.
No, I made that up, just so I could fit in with the boys. I absolutely hate football.
Just to keep in with the macho mood that Josh and I have set.
Absolutely. There's a lot of... it's the lead pipe.
Testosterone.
Do you know what I love about this?
Is that what they do? I don't know. Is that how...
You're scaring me now.
Sorry.
Someone call security.
If I was a football fan, I would, human rights aside and all that, and Qatar, the public image aside, I would love this. It says the camera will focus on each national fan group in turn. We will share with you the chant and the song selected from your country. If somebody paid me, because it says paying flights as well, and gave me 500 quid in cash, I would actually do this now. I would go over there, flights, hotel, all right, for a couple of days, chuck in a bit of food, 500 quid. I will happily sing, wrapped in an England flag, You're Going Home in the back of an ambulance. I would happily do that.
You know what would be good was if they all started kissing each other when the cameras came to them and all the blokes turned around and started snogging each other. That would be cool.
The problem is they could die.
It would still be pretty cool.
Yes, it would be certainly viral video central. Matthew, briefly, do you think that this World Cup in Qatar is an accident waiting to happen?
Well, I don't think there'll be any hooliganism, because I think if there's any hooliganism, something bad will happen to them.
Yeah. Every cloud has a silver lining.
And as for the PR, how do you change the PR of a country with such an appalling record? I don't know. Do you mean... And as for a sporting spectacle, people will tune in. They always do.